The Election Commission of India has announced the schedule for general elections to elect the 18th Lok Sabha. The first phase of the elections will be on 19th April 2024 and the last phase, which is phase 7th, will be on 1st of June 2024. The results will be declared on 14th of June. With the announcement of the schedule for the general elections, the Model Code of Conduct or MCC has also come into force. But what exactly is the Model Code of Conduct and what does it entail? The MCC is a set of guidelines issued by the Election Commission of India to regulate political parties and candidates before and during the elections. The MCC is imposed to ensure free and fair elections. All political leaders, parties, candidates, and voters associated with the electoral process are bound by this code. MCC for political parties. Parties are expected to refrain from divisive activities that promote hatred among caste and communities. Campaigning at places of worship is prohibited. Prior permission is required to use loudspeakers during rallies. Police officers must be informed in advance about the location of all rallies. Parties must ensure their supporters do not disrupt other parties' proceedings. Election campaigns and rallies are prohibited 48 hours before voting starts. Once the MCC comes into force, the government cannot release any new funds for development in election areas until the election is completed. MCC for polling day. Only voters and those with valid passes from the ECI are allowed to enter polling booths. All authorized party workers at polling booths should have identity cards. Identity slips given to voters should not contain any candidate or party names. MCC for the ruling party. Ministers must not combine official visits with election work or use official machinery for the same. Advertising with public funds in print and electronic media is prohibited. Misuse of official mass media is prohibited. Ministers must not announce financial grants or make promises after elections are announced. MCC for party manifestos. Political parties' election manifestos shall not contain anything against the ideals and principles of the Constitution. Political parties should avoid making promises to exert undue influence on voters. Manifestos should indicate the ways and means to meet the financial requirements for the promises made. Keep following Business Standard for all updates on 2024 Lok Sabha elections.